Check out some of our most memorable videos that helped us reach this milestone.
It's prank time!
Get the fuck out! Get out of my face!
Valentine's time!
Get out!
Stop!
Oh, hell no!
You guys don't.
What the fuck?
Where's
your
phone?
Bruh, stop. Baby, chill. Chill. It's a prank. Are you fucking serious? Oh, hell no. No, you trifling. You trifling. Give me, my lip feel like they're burning. Oh. Give me, baby. What's up, F to the G to the E family? It's your boy DZ.
And Shani Rose.
And we're back with another video. As y'all can see by the title of the thumbnail, bro, we're showing y'all the journey. Man, look, we know it's going to be new people clicking this video because they are trying to get monetized. They want to know the struggles of YouTube. They want to know all the ins and outs of YouTube. And that's what we're here to bring. So all the new people, make sure y'all go down and hit that sub button, turn on all post notifications, join the Fly Gang. We do pranks on this channel. And yeah, we're couples channel. So this is for everybody. It's not just for couples, it's for everybody. The journey of us getting monetized. And we're gonna break some stuff down that we've written down that we believe that is gonna be helpful for you all. That the people that wants to be monetized, the people that is, you know, on the same journey that we on.
That's not that we wish we would have known and were able to learn during our journey.
Exactly. So we're gonna get right into the video. We're gonna pretty much go with a couple of you know, things that we went through and what we feel like we're still going through. So the first one is, what was the mistakes that you made during your journey? Do you want to kind of elaborate on that?
Mistakes that we made, I wouldn't necessarily call them mistakes because I feel like no matter how much you know about YouTube, you're still going to have to go through your obstacles and kind of figure it out and find your path. So I wouldn't say any mistakes. I wish that we wouldn't have stuck with certain things for so long and were able to find our niche sooner. Would have been great, but I wouldn't say anything was a mistake.
So why she's saying it's not a mistake is you have to just post. You have to see what comes to you. You know what I mean? You gotta make a video, see what it do for you, and continue to get better. And that's kind of why that's kind of why she says that it's not really a mistake, because those things that we would have thought was mistakes was the reason why we're growing. So that's not a mistake. So what you want to do is you want to post your videos. You think it's bad, post it. You think it's not great quality, post it.
So you'll learn a lot from it. When you watch your own videos, you'll see like, didn't really like that. Or if you watch somebody else's channel who has a similar video as yours, you can kind of see what they did to make them get those views. So you can kind of incorporate that into your next video. So you always learn throughout the whole process. No matter how big you are, you're going to learn. So no mistakes.
So definitely. Okay. So what type of content did we start with and what content are we doing now? So,
well, from the beginning, you started off.
Right. So I started off with my channel that we have now, that is DZ and Shani Rose. It was once my channel, and I used to do car content, everyday life content, and that is something that I want to do in the future when we blow up as a couple. But I manifested her. I manifested a couple's channel. So when I seen the opportunity for us to take this serious together is when we decided to make it our channel, putting the name on it, DZ and Shiny Rose. And that's kind of what we did, and I was excited about it. Little hesitant, but definitely excited. And I don't think that I would ever change the fact that I changed it to DZ and Shiny Rose, no matter what's going on. I'm
You remember how many followers you have?
So when I first started, I had like 200, and then as I grew, I went to jail for 6 months I went to jail for 6 months, and I had 400 subs when I came home. So
what?
Now, fast forward a year later,
we have what?
4,217 views. Today, followers, I'm sorry. So with that being said, what's funny is, man.
That's in a year.
Yes, let's push to maybe 2 years from now. If you're looking at this video, do you see us manifesting? That's 3.5 million followers. Do y'all see it? Like manifesting right now. So definitely. So that leads us really to get into our other topic.
Well, the content that we're doing now. So he started off with his car channel. We went into the couples thing, but it took us a minute to like get for real into the
Yes,
couples
I'm
thing.
sorry.
He didn't change the name to a couples till what, maybe 6 months ago?
Yes. So what happened was, right now you can't even type in DZ and we come up right now. That's how fresh it is. You have to have that channel for a while, that name, for it to populate. So yes, when we first started and I didn't change the name. We were kind of doing couple content, not really pranks. We were doing like
the games.
Yeah, we were doing the games, the sit downs. Also,
get to know us type of stuff, and no one wanted to get to know us at that time.
Right, no one wanted to know us. That's what you gotta realize. Make searchable content.
Yes.
Don't act like these people want to know you, because I promise you, these people don't want to know you until they want to know you.
No matter how good looking you are, how funny you are, how great of content you think you have, these people don't care because they don't know you yet.
Exactly. So when they get to know you, we experienced a little bit of that. When they get to know you, they become your supporter, and we appreciate our supporters. So yeah, so we did that. We also had like some food reviews. We were doing like different restaurants in Houston. We did a couple of videos of us on a journey moving to Houston. Like we were doing everyday vlogs on something.
Those didn't do too bad though.
They didn't do too bad. Like that kind of shaped our channel for a little bit.
When we moved to Houston, that's when it started to pick up a little bit because we were able to do more things. So we kind of expanded a little bit more from there.
Yeah. Pretty much that. That's definitely how it went. And now today we're doing pranks, and we've been very consistent. I just went back to our channel 11 months ago. And I was looking at it and I counted how many videos had 11 months on it. That means we did that all in the same month. And there were 28 videos that we did in 1 month. And I was like, dang, 11 months ago, we did 28 videos. You remember there's 30 to 31 days to 29 days, days in a month. So we were on the grind, and I was proud of that. Like I did that today. So that was dope. But now, like I said, we're dropping 5 videos every week. So we're on the grind, and not saying that you have to drop 5 videos every week, but you make sure you stay consistent. Anything
that kind of goes into the next topic. I will just flow right into it. It's the secrets behind YouTube. Like he's saying, you have to keep dropping videos. No matter how many views you get, how many subscribers you have to keep dropping videos.
Have to. Consistency is the key. We've seen it. YouTube is very up and down. It's a roller coaster. People won't tell you. YouTube is an emotional roller coaster, but when it hits, it hits. We've seen it. We've seen people come from a couple of thousand views and followers to thousands and millions of followers and views in just a month. So it can happen to you, but it's an emotional roller coaster.
What he means by that roller coaster is like We had a month, I think it was December. We were knocking out videos left to right, you guys. And our views went crazy. I know this doesn't sound like a lot to most people, especially big time people. But when you go from maybe 50 to 100 views, and then all of a sudden you're hitting over 1,000 views each video, that's a huge jump. And for that whole month, being able to see all that progress, and then we hit into January, and it went back down to those 100 views. And it was like, how do you feel making all this progress and seeing all this progress and just going right back to where you started? And then it will go back to it again. So it's been like an up and down. Every single month is something different. But at the end of the day, we haven't stopped. We've actually picked it up more.
So with that being said, you got to remember when we first started off, we were literally getting 12 views a day. Now we get 100 views a day, and then go to 1,000 views every week. And then it goes down. But like I said, we're getting 12 views a day, 4 views in like 10 hours, 4 people watching our videos. Mr. B said it best. Your first 100 videos is gonna suck. No one's gonna watch your videos. Who cares? Post. So that's kind of the secrets to YouTube. Post, stay consistent, and understand.
And learn from each video.
Exactly. Learn from each video. Try to make it better. So we're pretty much going to go into this next topic. How did we come up with our content is the next topic for us. So there's many different things on how we come up with our topics. I'm going to say a couple. I'm going to let her say. So one that I want to touch on is we do come up with some of our own topics. And also we come up with trendy topics, and then I'll let her say what other stuff we come up with.
That's it.
Well, we come up, since she doesn't have it, we do go to other people that couple channels and kind of see what other people are doing. You know, well, like say for instance, since I'm pranking her, I will go to a couple and see a prank that I really like, and I will prank her. Like, it's not that we go together.
Yeah, you definitely get ideas from other people's channels. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you guys are doing the same thing. And I was kind of tying that in my head with searchable content.
Right.
A lot of the times when you go to other people's channels and see their topics, they're searchable. Because other couples have been doing it. So it makes sense for you to do it as well. Because at the end of the day, you want it to be searchable.
Right. And that's like that. Like I said, that's very rare. But we do... we do enjoy other people's content, couples' content.
And you can learn from other people as well, especially if they're where you're trying to get to. Why wouldn't you try to learn from there? Learn their editing styles, learn different topics and how they do different things. Like, you can incorporate as much as you want to. And just put your own spin to it. It's your channel. You can do what you want with it, but it doesn't hurt to take an idea.
How long did it take for us to get monetized? Man, listen, I promise you, if you heard Mr. B's story, it took Mr. Beast 4 years to get monetized. And I can say that because it took him 4 years to get 1,000 subs. What? People that don't know and has not done that research, you have to, today in 2024, you have to have 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours to actually get paid on your ad revenue.
Or you have to do shorts. How many?
Or yes. Or you have to
views?
get 10 million views on your shorts. But from there,
but you have to decide what kind of content you're trying to do. Are you trying to do shorts to be known off that, or are you trying to be known off of long form? Or you can have a balance between the two, where like what we'll do is we'll have some of our shorts on there, and they're like a reel of our long form videos, so you can see what it's about and make you want to go click on the long form video.
So we got monetized off of our 1,000 views and our 4,000 watch hours on our long form content. So we subscribers. So we didn't do the shorts. So it actually took us.
It took us a little over a year. However, we don't really count it as a year because we didn't find ourselves in our niche.
Yes.
Till maybe like 8 months ago.
Exactly. So how that works is YouTube is a searchable. It's an algorithm. It's a what are you doing on your channel that I can push out to the people. So if you go and before you start pranks, you start doing car content. Then out of nowhere, you start doing pranks. Your YouTube algorithm do not know where to push your videos out to.
It's confused.
So now it is confused, like she said. So now you're getting less views because YouTube don't know where to put your content at.
So now you're just relying on your followers to see your video.
And at that time, we only had 400.
Right.
So, and those 400, there was maybe three or four watching.
Right.
So with that being said, we don't count those extra months because we switched our content from car content, from everyday life content, from me to a little bit of us to pranks.
Yeah.
So
because even when it was us, we still weren't doing pranks yet.
Right.
We were trying to do like games and little sit downs, and then we slowly migrated into doing pranks, and we're solely a prank channel now.
Exactly.
But what he was saying, it kind of ties into another topic, which is the analytics of YouTube, which he's definitely a lot better with describing all that to you. And this is what's going to help you get monetized, because you're going to learn what you need to do for your videos in order for them to get pushed out by YouTube. So you can go ahead and tell them about the view duration, click rates, and all that.
Yeah, so you really want to focus on your view duration and your click through rates. So how it works is YouTube, you post your video, YouTube sends your video out to, let's say 10 people. Maybe 5 of them people watch your video.
Not even if it's 10 people.
Let's just say 5. I'm trying to make the math easy. So 5 of them people watch your video. Now your view duration is different, but your click-through rate will be from the 10 people they sent it out to and 5 clicked on it, meaning it's 50%. So that's 50% of the people they sent it out to actually watch your video, which is not a bad rate.
That's really good.
Which is really good. But then your view duration, when it comes to how long people actually watch your video. So if you got a 10-minute video and people watch 5 minutes of it, and that's your view duration, that is not bad for another 50%. What they like to see is at least 50% of them watching at least 50% of your video. YouTube will push it out more. Yes, the algorithm is crazy. Don't fully look at that, because we are witnesses of our analytics seeing that a video will have high view duration, high click-through rates, and it still won't blow up. We've seen that. So there are more metrics that helps that. So we haven't fully clicked or hit the those metrics to our standards, or to YouTube standards, I'm sorry. But at the same time, we do understand that is a part of it. So that's kind of what that view duration is. How you can really work on your view duration is how me and her together have really pushed and came together to really do something special for our view duration, is to really have high moments in our videos, write our high moments down when we are doing videos.
When it comes to his editing, he knows how to place things when it comes to the teasers, because that's what's going to catch your audience.
So at them 30 seconds matter. Yes. So if she pranked me and she know there's a high moment in that video, she gonna be like, hey baby, you remember when I kicked you in your face? That needs to be in a teaser, and that needs to be in our, put it in slow-mo, put some titles on it so people can click back on it. You know, you need people to be rewinding your video. So that's how you get better view duration as well if YouTube push your videos out.
That's what creates a spike.
So yeah, that gives you the spike. When people are liking that portion of that video, people are sharing that portion of that video. There you go. She's on it. That's what I'm talking about. So yes, that is what you want to do. You want to.
I'm talking about the dips.
So how the dips work? The dips, if people are disliking your video, people are getting off your video, or they are constantly skipping that section of your video. For us, we stopped doing our intros because people were skipping past our intro. I mean, dang, we got a nice face. Why are you skipping past? So we had to really figure out what to do. So we started putting big words in there. Stuff that's just pop out. So we started doing that when in our intro.
There's one thing you do have to notice about people, especially in this day and age, is that they like everything quick. They like everything big. So when you're editing, you have to make sure you have different angles. The screen is moving. You're pinching in, you're pinching out. You have words, something that's going to keep them focused because they have ADHD. It's very hard to keep them longer than 10 seconds. So you have to keep it high volume, high everything to keep people wanting to watch it and to finish the whole video.
Right.
Because it's very hard. You think you have a 5-minute video. You're like, why can't people watch a 5-minute video? They're gone within 30 seconds because it just didn't keep their attention. They're on to the next. It's so quick, just click out the next one.
And it's funny, it can be very entertaining and people still will. It's you got so much competition on this platform. So you gotta remember that. Oh dang, somebody could be watching your video and be like, dang, yo. You know John just posted a video. I forgot. Let me click off of this.
John.
So who does it well when it comes to, you know, being high energy, just making a video explode and constantly moving in motion is somebody, of course, that most people know is the Prince family. They do
Their
really
intros
well.
Are just like in sync. They're big, they're explosive, they're loud, they talk fast, they just keep you like, what's going on? What's happening next? Like they keep it going. That's one thing I do like about them. They don't have a dull moment in their videos. And that's something that we've worked on as well because you're so comfortable with being yourself. Yourself really isn't all that exciting.
Bruh.
Right.
You have to understand that you're making a video and you're doing it for entertainment. So therefore, sometimes you have to amplify some things. You got to make things bigger. So your editing is a really big thing when it comes to that. Like you said, those words, those explosions, the editing, it is a major factor when it comes to making your videos and keeping people interested. Editing is number one. So definitely take your time and put out quality opposed to quantity when it comes to that.
Most definitely. And well, we're going to get into that next subject. How we struggle collabing with big YouTubers or even YouTubers that are on a smaller scale or mid. It's hard.
It's very hard.
People don't respond back to you.
Nope.
People look at you as small fish in the sea. People
No one
don't give
wants
a
to help anyone.
flying flunk about you.
They don't. They really don't. If it's not about money, and it's sad because even the ones that charge you for it, half the time they don't read their messages.
No.
It's like you really don't want a coin. It
Yes.
don't make any sense.
So collabing is a big thing when it comes to YouTube. It's a great thing. That's how people
great
grow their
networking.
channel.
Yep.
There's a lot of people that I know that grew their channel from collabing. But it is a struggle collabing. And when you do collab and you get that blessing, make sure you're collabing with somebody that's in your niche or close to it. You would hate to
make
find
sure you
somebody.
maintain what you gained from it. You can't expect to do a collab with someone and they put you on and you get all these great numbers and you think it's just, that's it. You gotta keep going because you got these people's attention, so you gotta keep it now. A lot of people, they're just like, okay, for example, CJ on 32s. He then shouted out Marty Marr how many
I was
times.
just thinking that in my head, but I said I won't gonna really talk
I'm
about
gonna say it because
any
I
of
think
these
it's
people.
absolutely ridiculous. CJ on 32s is a big time car YouTuber, and he has a best friend, Marty Marr, and he has put him on, and he has his own channel. He doesn't do anything with it. He got all these followers from it. He got some really good views at one point, and he just kind of let it just sit
The
there.
window down. You don't
Yeah,
really
because
care.
you think, okay, well, you know, I'm making a couple bucks off of it, cool. No, capitalize off of that. That's the whole point of it. Someone's putting you on and helping you move to the next step. Keep it going. Don't get content with it. This is not something you want to get content with at all. If you're going to do it, go full forward with it and keep going. So when it comes to collabs, like, if you get the opportunity, go for it. Definitely go for it. It's a great investment as well. We wouldn't mind investing in doing a collab. Unfortunately, like you said, they don't respond.
So definitely, collabing is a great thing to do, and you should do it. And if you ever get that person to respond, be real with it and go for it. Don't waste nobody's time because it's very hard.
Yeah.
So this one here.
Very kind of answered that one.
So let's talk about it a little bit. Yes, our ups and downs on the followers, like we said, we did answer that question somewhat. But let's just say this. Do not get discouraged when you see that you gain 3 followers and then drop 2 followers and then gain 10 and drop 4. Do not be discouraged, because one day you're not going to see those. Yeah. You're going to have 1 million views, and when you drop 4 followers, you're not going to see those. So continue to believe in the process.
Because it is very discouraging when you see that. Because we recently did go through a streak of a couple weeks where it was just like dropping one. And we weren't gaining jack diddly squat.
Right. So you got to look at that and understand that happens. It's going to happen. People are going to not like the content. They might have liked one video and then realize they don't like you. Or realize that it's not the content they want to see. Same thing.
What kept us going through the obstacles?
Let me say, what kept me going through the obstacles, I can't say that word. Don't worry. No, I'm sorry.
Obstacles?
It's him, my daughter, and us. That's one thing that kept me going through it. And the fact that you can make really good money, and that I love doing this kind of content. It's fun. I love showing my face. I love posting videos. I love editing videos. That is what kept me going. Now let's get into what Shanice thinks.
I would say what kept me going is, you know how they say in a relationship, neither one of you guys are able to give 50-50 or 100% every single day. So if I have 80%, he's going to have the other 20. If he got the 70%, I'm going to have that 30. We were always like that. There are days where I'm just like so discouraged. I'm like, this wasn't my dream to begin with. I don't want to do this no more. We're just not getting any better. I don't like it. And here he goes. That's not what we came here to do this for. We have goals. We have a vision. We're going to keep pushing. So he was the one that kept pushing me. So when he had his down moments, I felt like, okay, he did it for me to keep me going. I'm going to have to do the same for him. So that's the main thing that got me through the obstacles, that I have a partner that I could say, match my percent. If I didn't have enough, he had it for me, and vice versa. So it's really big. Especially if you're having a couples channel, you got to have somebody who's on the same page with you, who's going to balance you and keep you going, because no matter how motivated and determined you are, you're going to have your moments. And he's definitely the perfect example. This is the most determined man I know in my life. And this has been his dream for a very long time. But he's had his discouraging moments. And I knew that I had to pick him up, because he's the one that's going to pick us up at the end of the day and carry us.
I appreciate that. That's real.
Do we ever consider quitting? Kind of follows into it.
Yeah. For me, I never considered quitting. But have I considered, like, bruh, stop playing with me, YouTube? Because we definitely have great content and we put in work. Yeah. Never considered quitting. I'm not sure. So this kind of ties into it because me and her, when she pulls me, I pull her. You know, we do this. That's one of the reasons, like I said, we don't quit on each other. So we don't consider quitting. And you don't consider quitting. Believe in yourself, understand that it's a process, and keep going. A lot of these YouTubers is not going to give you their backstory. No. Yeah, no, 1 million views, oh my God, yeah. They were getting 5.
What was the journey to get to that? Like mentally, like how did you do it? It's a lot, and people don't tell you the story at all.
And they're not gonna tell you. Some people like to
we
keep
gonna
the sauce
tell
for
you
themselves.
because this hasn't been easy, and it still isn't easy. And I'm sure we have a very long journey ahead of us. But at the end of the day, like you said, quitting,
it's not an option. Let's get into this.
Pros and cons on promoting. Oh, we have had a up and down roller coaster.
Let me start it off on that. So monetization, if you do it the right way, if you do the right promotions, can help your monetization. If you do it the wrong way, it's not going to help your monetization. It's going to kill your channel, and you don't want that. All the hard work you put in trying to get monetized and believe, you know, the videos, the editing, you don't want to mess up. You don't want to do nothing wrong to mess up your hard work, because your channel getting deactivated or shut down on all the hard work that you put in. You're gonna be upset. So what you want to do is make sure you're going to the right promotion team that is in the guidelines of YouTube, in the guidelines of Google. You know, Google and YouTube are one.
Can you tell them how you chose it? Because that's one thing I've never done.
Yeah.
He's literally just said, hey, babe, I boosted this video and that video. And
so
I knew nothing about it. I stay out of that kind of stuff.
So how it works is, if you go to a real live promotion team, all the rappers, all the big YouTubers, a lot of these people have done promoting. Not just YouTubers and rappers, Lowe's promotes. Any video you see on your channel, on what you're looking at, and they have a Lowe's commercial, they paid for that. So it's the same thing. We're promoting our brand to people that might want to see it.
Yep.
That's all it is. Now it's their job to say, I like this video or I don't. So the biggest thing is, the views are still yours, because at the end of the day, if they don't like the thumbnail, don't like the title, they're not gonna click it. So it just puts you in front of the people that want to see your videos. That's that.
After different
yes,
to promote, because we had started off with one certain.
So
I like that kind.
So you got different kind of promotions. So you have a promotion where it is Google driven, where Google are serious because they actually are going through YouTube. And they're promoting your video on other people's video. And how for us, we were doing a little bit of raunchy kind of pranks and stuff. They don't allow you to do those kind of promotions because it's going through Google. They actually put it on other people's videos. Maybe it's on a CJ So Cool video and kids watch it. Now they're not going to promote it. So that type of content going through Google, you got to make sure that it's not fully kid friendly, but there's not a bad title, not weird stuff going on in the video. Then you go over to where you have a big platform that goes and shares your videos on what we call Twitter. Now it's X, where they go promote it on Facebook. And they're big channels, so they direct their people to go to your videos. Real people, they see the link, they see the thumbnail, they say, oh, this looks interesting. They go and they watch your video. That is two different promotions. Like I said, you can then use your raunchy videos, like for instance, the moaning while sleep. You can go do those videos when it comes to them just throwing your link out there to big time channels, when it comes to that. But Google won't allow it. So Google is a good way to add revenue. I mean, not really revenue, but it's a good way to add views and get people to interact with your videos, because a couple of reasons. They go and they reach out to people that are already on YouTube, so it's easier for them to sub to your channel. Then they push to actual people that want to see it versus people that like the thumbnail. So let's say we're a couple channel. Google push it to people that watch couples channel. If these big time channels push it to somebody, they might like the thumbnail, they might like the title, but they don't really care for couples. Google is so, and it's like I said, an algorithm. It's so much power in the analytics, the study, this channel over here likes to watch puppies. Now I'm gonna push this over there to all the people that like to watch puppies. So that is kind of how YouTube and Google is. Biggest search engine platforms in the world, both two. Google number 1, YouTube number 2. So that's kind of how that is when it comes to promoting. This next topic is big because we are a couple, a family off of YouTube. And this is gonna be something that I know she's gonna be enjoying. She's gonna enjoy this topic. Well, not saying enjoy it. I think she's gonna want to talk about it.
I have a lot of feelings towards it.
Right. So this next topic is the effects that it has on our relationship. because we are a couple outside of YouTube. We have couples. So let me kind of get into it. We don't want to put a lot of our business because we put what y'all want to see. It is frustrating.
We're real people.
Yeah, we're real people. It is frustrating sometimes. We're mad at each other. We're a couple channel. I can't go and say, hey, what's up? It's your boy Deezy, and I'm pranking Deezy. You know? So with that being said, when I'm up and she down, and we still pull each other, but if we mad at each other, man, I don't want to pull you right now. Go sit in the corner, leave me alone. I don't want to make a video. And sometimes you get that way. Sometimes, fortunate we do bounce back, but it does put a toll on your channel, on your channel, of course, but it put a toll on each other as well, because the hard work sometimes can get overwhelming. The sacrifices can get overwhelming, you know, and that affects us as a couple, you know what I mean? So
but
it
like,
does.
Piggyback on the whole, like when you're making a video and you're not too happy with your partner, you have to you have to understand that when you are committing to this type of career, you have to have a certain type of chemistry with your person.
Mm-hmm.
If that's not there, your fans are gonna see it. They're gonna see it. The supporters are gonna see that they're not in sync with each other. I don't want to watch this. This all seems weird. I don't like it. Like when you build that rapport, you gotta maintain it.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to check yourself. So it kind of pushes you to have to check yourself at that moment. Because you can't say, well, I'm mad at you. I'm going to say mad at you for a couple of days. Right. No, we got work to do.
Right.
So it does push you to kind of force yourself to work through your issues a little faster. Because there's been plenty of times where we were planning to make a video and we're getting dressed and we get into a whole argument and then we have to make a video. And we're looking at each other like, but you got to do it. So we literally have to, someone has to pull it together and be like, I'm gonna be the bigger person.
Right. And sometimes we take fuel from the fire when it comes to it. And the reason I'm saying that is taking fuel from the fire for us is I'm mad at her, so I'm about to prank her. I'm about to make her mad. So we're about to prank her now. I'm gonna feel good. And she's gonna feel good at the end of the day because it was a dope prank. We get to post it. And that's taking fuel from the fire.
I did this Oragel prank on him. And when I tell you, I was so pissed off with him literally minutes prior to me doing it. I was like, I had no intentions, none, on pranking him. But he pissed me the hell off. And I was like, you know what? I got some for that ass. And looky. We got an Oragel cookie.
That was whack. But we'll take it.
I thought it was good. No.
So y'all could go watch that video. And yeah,
it was great. It was great. It made me feel better.
Put Team Shiny Rose down if y'all like that video. Go watch the video. Type Team Shiny Rose on that Oragel prank. Mm-hmm. We will put the link in the description for that video. Definitely. So.
But to get back to that, like when it comes to our relationship, we definitely have. I would say this. I don't know if we've actually really talked about this before, and kind of weird to bring it up on camera for the first time. But I would say like my biggest issue with it affecting our relationship is that this was originally his dream. I didn't have a dream of this. Did I always want a YouTube? Yeah, I'm into beauty. I do hair. I always, I want to dibble and dabble. But can I actually say like I'm determined, I'm ready, I just need that push? No, I really did not care for it. So when I got into this, I got into his dream, not mine. And I made it my dream because this is my man and I support him and we're going to support each other and this is what we're going to do together.
And for her, no, she may not fully like to be in the limelight, but she wants that. She said she was a singer. She liked to sing. She wanted to be an actor. So she wanted this, just not in a YouTube way.
Yeah, this wasn't my ideal thing. I didn't think of it like that. But when you, as a partner, when you enter into that person's dream, you have to find your place. Because at the end of the day, he has it in his head from A to Z how he wants this and what the ending is. You have to figure out where you fall into place in there. And there's been a lot of times where I felt like I wasn't enough or wasn't doing enough to fit into that dream, because he goes all out. He does research like crazy. Like I said, a lot of times with all these topics, I'm like, go ahead and you got it. When it comes to breaking down the analytics, breaking down the promoting, breaking down the editing, this man does all of that. Do I know a little bit about it? Sure, because he does push me to learn about it, but I don't
slam it in her head, even when she don't want to hear it.
He does, but it's not my thing. But at the end of the day, like if he's down for a week, he's sick, who got to pick up the slack? I'm his partner. Like I said earlier, if he got the 20, I'm going to have that 80. We have to have that. So of course, I'm going to have to push myself to learn more. But there are a lot of times where I feel like I'm not doing enough. We get into a lot of arguments because he's like, you're not doing enough. I don't feel like you're doing the research. You're not learning. We're not doing videos. We've been slacking. We're this. And it takes a toll on your relationship because it's hard to separate business
from
pleasure.
It does take a toll on us.
It definitely does.
And at the same time, it's about how strong you are and how you're going to work through it.
But there are also positive aspects to it as well. We're not going to just dwell on the negative things, but I do want to say before I get to the positive, if you are a new couple, please stay strong with your person. If you see that person being your for real life person, you got to have patience with each other, because this is not easy. Because most of the time when you get upset with that person, it's not because they did anything. It's because you're frustrated with the lack of progress. Because like we said, it's an emotional roller coaster, and the first person you're going to take it out on is who?
Exactly. The person that's next to you.
Exactly. Because honestly, when you keep it real, we deep down feel like our person is supposed to be able to take every blow. So it's easy just to hit. But at the same time, it's not okay to do that, because that person is trying to stay strong for you, but they can only take so much. So be soft and be patient with your person, because this is definitely an emotional roller coaster, and it's not a quick one either. It's not a 30-second one. This can be months to years of getting to where you want to be. Like I said, we've been doing this for a little over a year, but we can't even say seriously. It's been about 8 months because we couldn't find ourselves. We weren't consistent. We didn't know our niche. We had to go through a lot of ups and downs to get to this point, and we are nowhere near tapped into where we're trying to get to.
No.
So be patient with your person.
If you see the end goal, that's what matters. See the end goal. For us, we're young. At the end of the day, do we want to be pushing 65 and retiring and got somebody else rich? I mean, yeah, we're going to get YouTube rich, but we're going to get rich too.
Not even 65. Think of it like this. Your average life expectancy of a human is 77 years. If you make it, you're lucky. If you get past it, it's barely. Why would you want between 60 and 70 years old to retire and all you have left is less than 10 years to enjoy?
And then most people at 65 can't walk. Or if they can walk, they hurting. They want to do nothing but lay down.
I'm snap, crackling, popping already. So I can only imagine 60s and 70s, and I'm supposed to retire then. I'm supposed to go to Bali at 65. Like, no, I want to go in my 30s.
Or you supposed to ask your manager, can you have a week off to go to Bali? You know, so that's kind of some of the reason why we do it.
And you have to be back for a certain day. Like, no, that's not the goal at all.
And another thing on why we do it and you see the end goal is this person right here, my daughter, I didn't make them to be a slave to this world. So we're going to work so they can do and pick and choose what they want to do. So just believe in the process. That's
Whatever goal that they have, they don't have to work as hard as we're working right now to get to it. They're going to have that step that we didn't have. That's the goal for them. Man,
yeah, we was on this topic for a long time. We're going to get into something that I feel what I don't really care. But at the same time, you know, it's something that I think, you know, most YouTubers should expect. Most business owners should expect. Most people should expect. And what it is the lack of support from your friends and family. Man, I promise you. It's a post on Facebook, and it says
he doesn't care about this topic, but he really does, because
it's not that I care. It's more of like, how could you not if you say that person? You know, you know. So at the same time, it was a post on Facebook, and it said, "Woohoo! I got the job." 7,000 likes, 50 comments. Woohoo! I started my own business. 7 likes. 2 comments. You know what I mean?
It's not making sense.
The world is crabs in a bucket. It's gonna be that way. No one's gonna support you. No one's gonna believe in you until you
become somebody.
Exactly. Or be the prize. Oh, I used to watch all your videos. I have a secret.
Hey cousin. Hey nephew.
Right.
Oh gosh.
I have a secret that I cannot say now because if you watch this video, then I can't do it to people. People that say they supported me, oh, it's gonna be real. When somebody called me, hey yo, can I get $100? Oh, can I get $400? Can I get $1,000? I got a secret on what I'm gonna be doing. Stay tuned for that. So it's something that I've been pushing so long, and I'm telling you, when we get there, I'm gonna show you.
But when it comes to the support of friends and family, just to sum it all up, don't expect it. Literally. I don't care if it's your best friend, if it's your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, your cousin, your dog. Don't expect it. The support is not going to be there. People don't like to see people win when they're not winning. And it really doesn't have anything to do with you. Do not take it personally whatsoever. But I promise you they're going to jump on that bandwagon when you become somebody. Because at the end of the day, that's all people care about is supporting someone who's already somebody. But what we forget is you have to support to become someone.
Right.
All these big time people, they didn't become someone because of themselves. They needed support. So when you see someone that you're close to trying to do a big one, support them. It's free.
We support all these rappers. We support that you don't know.
Right.
We support all these Dior and Balenciaga, but your friend go do a clothing line and y'all don't even want to support.
Right, and then you say, can I get a family discount? Did you ask Rihanna for a discount on that Fenty?
Did you ask Dior for a discount?
No, but you paid that not even knowing them. They could be the worst person in the world. They could worship the devil every day they wake up.
Most of them do.
Probably. And you over there supporting it, not knowing nothing about them, but your friend, your close person, your family member is trying to make a better life for themselves and their family, and you don't support it. Why? When it's completely free most of the time. Just a share. It's free. And
that's not getting you wrong. There are some supporters that are friends and family. We do have some. There, okay, let's say we got 100 family members and friends. I'm gonna shout you out real quick.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you, Mia. That's my little sister. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Sissy. Thank you, Deanna. Who else?
I'm gonna go where maybe they don't watch all our videos, but they try to get into it.
Janae, Lavana.
So I'm gonna go with my boy Ill Will. We do have a brand that's FGE. So FG Will, my boy Tyson, FG Tyson. Couple of them, they definitely support. And my foster cousin definitely supports as well. And
one of your cousins that's always
it's my foster cousin.
Oh, that's
my foster cousin.
Okay. Yeah, she's always commenting. She real one.
Yes, most definitely. So we really appreciate the people that do support us. Like I said, we got 100 friends and family, and maybe 5 of them support. We okay with that. We finding those supporters.
Forgot about you, girl. You definitely be supporting as well.
Well, the people that we do forget and we forgot, don't take it personal. Comment on the video. We'll understand that you support. You know what I mean? Right. We can't understand you supporting unless we, we see.
In silence.
Yeah, don't support in silence because guess what?
All it takes is a like and a comment. Guess what? It's free.
Exactly. And when we get there, man, for me, man, it's going to be big. My supporters will eat. I promise you that.
Because we got a list. When we make it, they going to make it.
So we're going to continue to grind. Man, let's get into this next topic.
Balance between work and YouTube. I'm going to let you go ahead and speak on that because you struggle the most. But he struggles the most because he struggles with balance. That is my favorite word for him. It's been that since day one. It's just something he has to learn and work on.
Well, it's not easy. But at the same time, if you ask me when it comes to balancing YouTube or working YouTube, it's not hard for me. Like, it's not easy, but it's not hard at the same time. Because I literally will work, come home, edit a video, or make a video, edit a video. I would literally get off work to go to work. I do. She can vouch for that. I do. My balance lies when it's the family time. It's the That's when it lies. It's the couple time. It's the the cuddling time. That is where the lack of balance come in at, because I'm on a grind. Sometimes, for instance, YouTube is a big goal of ours. I feel like I don't want our job to take up so much of our time, and
it's hard because when it comes to the balance of work and YouTube, it's pretty much saying we're adults. We have responsibilities, meaning we have bills. So YouTube doesn't pay until you get monetized. And when you get monetized, you still have to keep working in order to get paid for real, because 76 cents on a video is not going to pay not a nothing.
Right.
So you have to have a balance where I still got to work this 9 to 5 for a certain amount of time to make sure my family can eat.
So,
but I still can't neglect my career, because that at the end of the day is going to make me be able to leave that 9 to 5 to make sure my family eats.
Right.
So you do have to have a very solid balance.
And it's okay to take in a leap of faith.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself, take a leap of faith. Do not quit your 9 to 5 while you're on the come up. You just don't. And if you ever quit it, just have a plan.
Because that 9 to 5 also is going to be a stepping stone to help your YouTube, because
help
it's
you
going to allow you to
promote.
promote. Yeah.
Help you get collabs. Help you do the things that you want to do for your business. Invest in your business. If you have to cut back a little bit, like we've cut back on our means, meaning that we just make sure we have the necessities. If we want something extra, we're just going to have to hold off on it right now. You have to grind to that. You have to understand that it's okay to stay down until you come up.
Right. He's a big believer in that one.
Right. And I've done it. That's the biggest thing. I've stayed down. I stayed down and living in a $1,300 apartment, driving just a Camaro, which most people are like, oh, you had a Camaro. It wasn't a V8. So it was a $30-something thousand Camaro. So, staying down, having one car, thugging it out, to living in a skyrise building, $3,500 in rent, Hellcat, Scat Pack, living the way I want to. But I didn't do that. And when I was driving that and had $1,300 in rent, bro, I had $50K in the bank. And was still growing and trying to grow and grow and grow. Then I dropped $30K on my Hellcat because I had $90, $100K in the bank. So stay down till you come up. Believe in it, man.
Next topic.
So us putting in hard work and not getting paid for it. I say this. It's a couple of things. Most people that starts business, let's say this. Elon Musk started Tesla. For over 10 plus years, he didn't get a profit. He's a billionaire. He's not old. Oh. He's a billionaire. He didn't get a profit. Are you willing to take that? That comes with sacrificing. Sacrifice not making money in your time. Use your time to not, it's okay. Sacrifice.
Yeah, it kind of ties into what we said earlier, where don't quit your 9 to 5, because you do have responsibilities. You are an adult, so you do have to pay your bills. And at the end of the day, you still have to put in a lot of work at either job. At your 9 to 5, you have to put in work to maintain that job. You're going to do the same thing when it comes to your YouTube. But you just have to, again, have balance.
Got to. So when you are not making money, like you said, stay at your job. Also,
because you're not going to make money off of YouTube anytime soon.
Well, it's funny because you could be one of those gyms where you post a video and it get 100,000 views, 500,000 views, 1 million views, and then you start making money and you monetize and it works for you. You do have those cases, but it does not happen often. So you have those cases. And you have those cases where you blow up in 5 months. You have those cases. You can become a rich YouTuber or a profitable YouTuber.
Especially if you hop on a trending type of thing, like the versus video.
It's
20
harder.
Versus 1. That's something if you're able to actually be the host of that, they do blow up because it's hella trending right now.
It's trending. It's a trending topic. So that leads us really to our last topic. And we know this was a long one. The people that stuck around, comment Fly Gang. Matter of fact, comment FGE in the comments right now. We really appreciate y'all. I'm telling you, we see you. We see y'all. We appreciate y'all for staying this long into the video. It doesn't happen often. So our last topic what motivated you to start YouTube?
Mine's just simple. I told you guys earlier, this man right here.
So, what motivated me to start YouTube? I used to be a football player. My goal was to be an NFL player, to be in the limelight, to make millions of dollars, to help the world, to help my family, to help people. Unfortunately, I didn't put in the work enough to do it. I had the talent, didn't put in the work, period. So I seen people making videos. I was like, yo, I always wanted to be on TV. I always wanted to be in the limelight. I always wanted to document my life. So YouTube was a great way for me to do that. It was my piggyback on football. It was my next level to football, to be able to still become somebody, be somebody in the social media world. And
was there somebody specific that you saw that made you say, I could do that?
As in a YouTuber?
Mm-hmm. Or a specific video?
I wouldn't say there's somebody, but I did start watching Corey, CJ on 32, CJ So Cool. A lot of them kind of paved the way. We appreciate y'all for watching this video all the way through, man. Thank you for sticking with us. If you have not joined the Fly Gang, if you don't know what Fly Gang stand for, so if you don't know what FGE stand for, it stands for Fly Gang. Definitely. So we appreciate y'all for watching the video all the way through. Till next time, your boy DZ.
I hope you guys learned something as well. And if you have any feedback for us, because we are so open to learning, please drop it in the comments.
Definitely. So if you have not joined us, make sure y'all hit that sub button. Till next time, your boy DZ.
And Shawnee Rose.
And baby is out.
No such thing as a life that's better than yours.